High school students in Georgia will soon have guaranteed access to a personal finance course before they graduate. Georgia is the 13th state to mandate personal finance education for its students, according to nonprofit Next Gen Personal Finance. Joining me right now, our friend Ted Jenkin, who is the CEO of Oxygen Financial. And Ted, only 14 states require a finance class. Do you think that all 50 should at this point?
Hey, good evening, Jeff. And look, there's no doubt in my mind that all 50 states should pass some sort of legislation where every child, every single one that goes through high school has access to some financial literacy or a personal finance course. I mean, look, I might be biased, Jeff, because I'm in personal finance, but there are a lot of kids that have to take a mandatory course in a language like Spanish or French. And I'm not saying that that's not important, but how important is it really relative to the life skills of learning about how to apply for a credit card, about how to balance your own family budget, about how to manage your 401k. These are skills that kids can use for the rest of their lifetime. So there's no reason that every child shouldn't have at least a half a credit in high school.
Yeah, no kidding. Incredibly important. And what do you think are the most important financial subjects that kids should be taught in high school?
Well, Jeff, I think it starts with the financial statements, teaching children just what is net worth, what is an actual budget, how do taxes work. I mean, Jeff, they got to teach them how to read a pay stub. There are people in their 40s, 50s, and 60s that still don't know how to read their pay stub. When it comes to debt, like I said, how to apply for a credit card and what is your credit score. And think about the major life purchases you have to make. Should I buy or lease a car? Should I rent an apartment? When's the right time to buy in a house? And when it comes to investments, even the basics like stocks, bonds, real estate, maybe cryptocurrency, what a foundation this would give for children, and it will here in the state of Georgia to help them do better financially in their life.
How about financial literacy? How does it help teens as they get to be old guys like me?
Well, look, how do you get ahead financially in life, Jeff? Number one, you have to learn how to make money. So teaching kids about how to build multiple streams of income is important. Two, you need to learn how to keep the money. So that's going to be important to learn the tax system and how to keep more of what you make. And then three, once you have the money, you have to learn how to save it and invest it. And that's how you marshal the resources to grow them in your future. But look, Jeff, when I was in high school, I remember taking shop. And I think one of the most important things I learned is that Ted Jenkin is no good at woodworking, Jeff. No good at woodworking. And the truth is that kids through these courses can learn things not only they like, but maybe what they don't like, so they can decide whether they want to be an entrepreneur or go a blue collar route or have some sort of white collar job. All of that, I think, is tremendously important that you can learn in high school.
I had a high school basketball coach who was my typing teacher in high school, and we blew off that class a lot and didn't take it very seriously. But truth be told, in my own occupation, there's not a week that goes by where I don't regret learning how to type with that class, because it would have helped me for the rest of my life. And I think a lot of kids will feel that way about financial matters once they are indoctrinated into just how important it is.
There's no doubt, Jeff. I remember doing that too. The ASDF and all of the rest of that stuff on the keyboard. I didn't think I could type 60 words a minute, but for me too, it helped a lot. And I think this legislation that got passed in Georgia, and certainly should get passed in all 50 states, is going to be tremendously important to kids' financial wellness in their future.
Ted Jenkin, the CEO of Oxygen Financial, always a great treat and pleasure to have you with us.
Thanks, Jeff.